Hello again, YTPC. Just Mark out on his patio with this pipe, smoking some Molto Dolce this morning with my coffee, which is hot. And as usual, I'm sitting out here smoking and contemplating on what happens next. If you did not hear, there was a major cyber event yesterday. Of course, they are throwing blame at the Russians or China. They're not sure who did it. Of course not. I think it's a major cover up of all the crimes that many of our wonderful taxpayer funded institutions have been committing over the set decades. What better way to get rid of the evidence than to have a cyber attack from Russia or wherever? A lot of shit coming down, folks. And unlike probably 50% of the country, actually contemplate, wonder, think what's going on. It's sad. So I thought I'd pack a bowl of Molto Dolce this morning. Haven't had any in months. Got 2 tins of it. Don't know why I'm not smoking it. That's what happens when you just start buying tobacco left and right. You stop smoking the stuff you know you love. Rabbits were out earlier running around, playing. That was pretty entertaining. I got chipmunks out too. We're expecting a friend of the wife's, long time work friend. She went to the same school as us, but she's 10 years older than my wife, so they weren't in like the same class or anything, but they ended up working together. Amazing woman. She's awesome. She lives in Florida. She's coming back this weekend to spend time with her dad for Father's Day. She's going to hang out here today. Looking forward to seeing her. She's awesome. Well, I finally found the medium. Neighbors outside talking to somebody. The medium to communicate with all my children. Snapchat. Um, Never really thought that it would be worthwhile installing on my phone, but now that I did, I understand how much I've missed when it comes to my kids and their spouses and the grandkids' lives after a week. Because that's all pretty much all they use to communicate with each other. Again, I hope everyone is doing well as usual. Besides having to pay too much for food and gas and utilities and pretty much everything, I'm sure you're doing just fine. It's taken me, I'm still not there yet. It's taken me quite a while to get used to the idea of getting paid while you're sitting your ass at home. This part of the job I never even knew or thought would exist. Thought that we were out every week. Kind of the way it seemed. Granted, I'm not complaining about it. I'm not bragging about it. I'm just stating. I'm not sure. I don't understand how it makes me nervous a little bit because as a company, you're paying people to sit at home. That doesn't. I've never heard of companies that do that. I mean, I'm not saying they don't exist or never existed, but I just got in the mindset, that I was going to be gone most of the time. You know, get used to the entire traveling thing. And I've only been out once, and but no, I love the job. Almost seems to me like maybe they have some jobs right now that they just as soon keep the experienced guys on, not sending because the guy that I'm working with has only been a lead for a few months. He's only been with the company for a year, so but he seems to handle everything that we get put in front of us well. You know, it's just in my brain doing what it always does. There's nothing bad going on or anything like that. It's just I'm just not used to that. Um, I've always been on jobs where there you need to be in here, and not only that, you be working overtime most of the time. I've never seen a thought of even having a job where they say, "Yeah, you're going to be home this week. We're going to pay you." I'm sure you know what I mean. It's just not something that we are used to. And like I said, I don't think it's going to happen often. It's just something that happened this week for whatever reason, but I still have yet. Next week is still up in the air too. So me and the wife are heading to Milwaukee Saturday. Going to stay one night at a nice hotel. So something to look forward to. Looking forward to it anyway. Maybe hit the zoo. I've not been to the Milwaukee Zoo since I was a kid, and it was awesome then. So maybe find a nice restaurant for dinner tomorrow night. There's plenty around there downtown. I might not even stop at Yuli's, and I'll be right down there. Um, just gonna kind of make this more of a me and her weekend. Thought I would hop on though. Wish everybody a happy weekend since it's Friday. Wasn't a whole lot to report. Just usual stuff. Eat babble. Uh, I guess we'll see what happens next week. Might be putting out a lot more videos, depending on what I hear. I want to thank everybody for continuing to come back. Check out the content. Appreciate it. Till next time, keep them lit.